Good evening, folks. It's Gaynell again. How are you? I am bringing you tonight what I call no-fail chicken. My no-fail chicken is a whole chicken cut in half, and I sear each side, and then I throw it in the oven at 400 degrees, and it comes out crispy, juicy, and yummy. So, here we go. Let's show the chicken halves. I dried the skin. I'm drying the insides. I took whatever kind of fatty, there's always like this little fat piece around the thigh, took that out, and I'm using seasoning. So I have all my seasonings from like my no-fail seasoning, Morton Nature Seasoning Salt. I'm going to use a little bit of turmeric. I got smoked paprika, ground ginger, cayenne pepper, and parsley. Also with tonight's dinner, I'm going to be making my own chicken flavored spicy rice, and I hope that you enjoy. Okay, I'm sorry, let me focus. I'm moving the camera all over the place. I'm so sorry, folks. So sorry. Let's over and talk to you guys. So I hope everybody's hanging in. I hope everybody's doing good. I went shopping today just to get my actual chicken. I go to a little market that actually does the actual whole chickens in half, so it's nice. I'm going to also pluck as many feathers off of here. This one looks good. Been really paying attention to a lot of the chefs out there. They're saying that you should not rinse off the chicken, but I grew up rinsing it off all these years, so this is like the first time. Now each time I've done these chickens like this, not rinsing it off and whatnot, drying it up and everything. And also I do this with my chicken wing. I actually take the little wing and put it over, fold it over. The chicken has been coming out a lot better, so I have to agree with them. Wasn't agreeing with them a long time. Sorry for the beeping sound. That's the oven being preheated at 400 degrees. And let's start. So I'm going to lightly season the front side. Well, actually, let's do the bottom halves. The inside of the chicken. Get inside. This is my favorite chicken. Started doing this in the winter time. I'm really enjoying it, as well as my cat enjoys it. He's already in the kitchen screaming at me, telling me what to do. I'm like, man, little cat, little man, you live a really good life, but leave me alone. So I started out with Morton. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the actual smoked paprika and whatnot. So, like I said, I started doing this back in the winter time, and it's like my fave. I love it so much. And I figured it's hot outside, but it's cold in here. Thank God for air conditioning. 90 degrees today. Look beautiful. My sunflowers right now look beautiful. I just also shook the ginger. And then I'm going to shake some turmeric right now, lightly. Love turmeric. And then we're going to get with the cayenne pepper. Thank God I have another cayenne pepper. You can see I do not play around with my cayenne pepper. Put a little cayenne pepper on that. Get down on there. And then I'm going to now put parsley. Now, I sometimes take out the actual Pam or, you know, cooking spray and spray this on. And the reason why, come on, open. Sometimes what it does is that it adheres the actual seasoning on the chicken. But what I've been also now doing is going ahead and getting dirty and just putting my hands on it and just patting it in. And just pat it in there, get it in there, rub it in there, get it real good and tasty. Making me think about the Cajun man. He like, get that paprika, get it in there. You know, put the love into your food. Make sure it's tasty. And I'm going to flip them over. So this is how one half looks like. And now I'm going to flip this over. Flip this one over. Take that feather. So that's the reason why I really would clean the chicken, because of the feathers. Because people don't do the cleaning of the feathers off of a chicken, to me, properly. So I would use the water. Again, Philadelphia, coming right out, water. I would use the water and literally do it, but they say that it actually contaminates the actual chicken, and that you got chicken contamination all over the kitchen. So I'm like, let me stop doing this. Let me see what happens. And I am still alive. Yay! To drive you guys crazy. Okay, next we're gonna try to do this in the memory of each side. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes just pick it up and just keep on going. Now I'm putting the ginger on the top side of it, and get down on that, making sure the wings and everything is in there. Then smoked paprika gives you a little bit of color, that red color. Also gives you that smoky flavor. It's a light smoky flavor. It's not like a heavy smoke, but you know, since it's summertime, people like smoke flavor. So I want to have a smoke flavor right now. There you go. And now turmeric. Give you that beautiful color. And then cayenne pepper. And I'm probably going to have to go and open up the new one. Cayenne pepper it. Give me that little kick of flavor, kick of spice, whatnot. I love that. And last but not least, parsley. So, let me show you what it looks like, seasoned. So you can sit there and say, what does it look like? How is it supposed to look? Nothing's supposed to look perfect. It's just food. So there you go. Both sides of each half of the chicken is seasoned. Let's do this. And then I used a cast iron, which is called really a cast iron pancake pan. So it's all clean. I'm about to put a little bit of oil on it so it won't stick, and we'll go from there. So let's see if I can fit this again. Like, I had it angled yesterday so brilliantly. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and put some, actually I'm going to use butter, and I'm going to use no salt butter to actually get the pan all set up. And while that is melting, I'm going to prep now my rice. So with the rice, I put in the rice cayenne pepper, parsley, turmeric, and chicken base. And I also use three types of rice. I use the long grain rice, I use jasmine, and I use basmati. I think it's basmati or basmati rice. I use all three, and I make that rice. That's good rice. Oh, it's such good rice. And a tablespoon of no salt butter goes into this pan over here. All right, let's go and get, I thought I had everything prepped. Sorry, didn't have everything prepped. It's okay. Sometimes I kind of like it like that when I'm moving around in the kitchen talking to you guys and making it as real as possible of like how I cook. So first let's go ahead, and jasmine came out, so we'll take jasmine out. And I put like a third. I do this in like the rule of thirds. I was a photographer, and I remember sitting in photography class with one of the most, no joke of a teachers in high school, literally called us delinquents when we did not have the proper cameras. Literally on the very first day I got called a delinquent. Now when I was in school, I really did not like to be wrong, so I remember coming home and calling my dad up and crying, going, I was called a delinquent. I was called a delinquent because I had the wrong camera. I was crying, going crazy. And my dad was cool. And he was like, okay, well, what kind of camera do you need? And I was like, I need a 35 millimeter. Oh, I was going all crazy and stuff. Anyway, I don't know if the teacher was mean or my father was mean. I think my dad was the meaner one, because he was like, all right, I went and got you this camera. Got me a Pentax K1000. And he was like, if you fail this class, I will be the one calling you a delinquent. I was like, okay. Oh gosh. So scared. Did excellent work. Learned how to do photography in the dark room, which was awesome. And just really loved it. So I'm going to do first skin side. So I'm going to take the chicken. A lot of the seasonings fell, but that's okay. No matter. No matter. Put the one there. And then the other one on the other side. So I'm trying to get myself a actual rectangle griddle, because then I could do both of the chickens like this, or even more chickens. So, but this is how I do it. It comes out delicious, and it comes out fantastic. So let me just show you what it looks like. And it just hit me. I have no tongs but these old ones. So that's how it looks. Skin side down. Then for 5 minutes, I'll say 5 to like 6 minutes, let it, you know, get seared and get browned and whatnot. And try to fit it on there. I try to fit it. It doesn't matter, because this pan, it's been doing it. It knows what it's doing. And then I'm going to flip it over and then let it for 1 minute. Turn the fire down and then throw it into the oven at 400 degrees. So you can hear it sparkling and crisping and whatnot. So while that is going on, I'm still doing my rice. So there's the rice. Last but not least, long grain. And then you have a cup of rice. I don't know if this is long grain. I guess it's long grain. They say yeah, it's extra long, they're saying. Okay. Okay, Miss Carolina. She's like, it's extra long grain. Okay, so extra long grain. Don't look so long, but I guess rice can probably look really, really short, you know. I feel like the jasmine is more long, and as well as basmati is even longer. But anyway, this is how I do my rice. And we're going to pour it in. I do a little bit of a shake. Shaking it around. And then this is when I start doing my stuff. So I put a dash of turmeric into the rice. I'm going to do the wide mouth side. I'm going to shake lightly of the parsley. You never have too much parsley. And then cayenne pepper. So I love this rice because this rice is spicy and I like it with the chicken. So doing that. Okay, I think that's going to be fire. Little fire rockets. Okay, let's flip this in. Not my favorite tongues, but they're my mom's tongues, so it gives me some kind of remembering. It's got to hold down. Great. Then we're going to get the chicken base. And I actually put like 2 tablespoons into it because basically I wanted to taste and flavor like chicken, so nothing crazy. And I am going to sneeze because the cayenne pepper is literally lying up in my face. Okay. Then you get 2 cups of water. Pour it in. Two cups of cold water is all you really need. I started making my own rice about, I'm going to say about, it's been 2 years. I just stopped buying store brands and I'm just like, I'm tired of it. I want to start doing my own and, you know, flavor myself. And I just kind of just remember just going on the back of a package and just looking and saying, basically, I could do this at home. I don't need to spend the money on doing this. I try to do everything myself, including potatoes and noodles and stuff. Like I had the Parmesan spaghetti that I did. So now I'm going to flip them over. Too much cayenne pepper. It's okay. And it's okay if it's a little bit blackened. Do not get crazy. Do not worry about it. And just go with it. Just go with it. It's going to come out good. So, let me show you what it looks like now. And you can hear my cat is going crazy. So that's how it looks. I'm about to turn this off because the pan is actually fired. It's hot. And then I'm going to take my rice mixture. You can see that's the rice mixture and everything, all its stuff and seasonings and everything of that nature. So I'm going to take this and transfer it into the oven, which is ready. So I'm going to get my other pot holders because they're a little bit better. Because the better pot holder. Take this, and now I transfer it into the oven, and it's going to be in there for, I'm going to say, at least 40 minutes. You want it to be in there for 40 minutes, and it will come out even more crispier, even more juicier. It's going to be so good. Midpoint of the cooking, I open it up and I throw some pats of butter. I put like, I would say 3 per chicken. It comes out even more juicier, even more great, and then it has like that, you know, whatever runny gravy kind of juice that you can, you know, pour over your rice and whatnot. So now let's do the rice. So now we're going to go and do the rice. Matter of fact, I might do the rice. No, we do it right here because this is like, you know, it's funny. Everybody in their house everybody in their kitchen have like that one burner that they love. That burner happens to be the burner closest to you, which is the actual camera. It is, when you're looking at it, the right hand side. I don't like using the left hand side burner. I haven't used it at all, and when I do use it, I sometimes, when this burner is freed up, I will literally shut that left burner off and bring it over to this side. And I find it very weird because I'm a left-hander, and I'm like, why do I do not use the left-hand side? I still don't know. But I love my right side. It's comfortable and whatnot. So, last but not least, the last thing that needs to go in to the rice is 1 tablespoon of butter. Again, I use unsalted, and dollop into it. I already did a nice little stirring to it. Put it on high. Let it get down. Let it get cooking. And now I'm sniffing because of the sneezing. And put it on high. Let it boil and whatnot. Okay. So that is cooking. And I'm still trying to figure out my vegetable. Right now, I've been wanting asparagus, and asparagus is not anywhere, and it's driving me crazy. And I'm like, not even the frozen kind. I feel like we're in a whole nother world. I'm like, you go into the frozen food section, and it looks like a bomb went off. Like, there's no vegetables in there. It's like the same boring vegetables, or you're just like, this is slim pickings. So I'm hoping, let me see, I'm going through my mind, like, do I have broccoli? Do I have, you know, I am again, like I said in another video, I'm a lover of eating. Oh, yay. So I do have it. Okay. I didn't really want this kind, but at least I have what they call, it's the gold and white corn, carrots, asparagus. I think I have like 1 bag left. I have 1 bag left, yay! Okay, so I will steam that up in the microwave and go from there. That will be my vegetable. This is pretty much now the waiting period. So I'm going to pause you guys, and then I will come back and show you when I do the actual butter pats onto the actual chicken. And matter of fact, before I even go and put you on pause, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. That's what it looks like. And that's what it sounds like. And it sounds so good. Ooh. And I'll see you guys soon. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I want to show you the finished product of the rice. The rice is done and so brilliantly yellow, so beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous. I mean, just delightful. and it's got that yellow, and look at the steam. The steam is beautiful. So I just wanted to show you that. Let's look at the chicken real quickly. Oh, okay, cool. That's good. And that's the chicken. The chicken is looking delicious and still sizzling. So I just wanted to show you guys how quickly things can get done. That's what I love about cooking. Cooking is like, woo! Especially with fire. I feel like the fire, well, let me not say fire, because you guys are like, fire? Why is she saying fire? So I grew up in Pennsylvania, and my father's mother would always say, I'm putting the food on the fire. So it's because she had gas stove and everything like that. And so my mom, one time when she moved up here, before she left us and be up in heaven, she was laughing at me because I was like, I'm going to put the food on the fire. And she was like, oh my gosh, you sound exactly like your father's mother. And I'm like, well, I did hang out with that woman. So definitely, again, the rice is amazing. That's so good. Oh, it's going to be so tasty. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be chicken flavored. It's just going to be really scrumptious. Again, I think that you should everybody should have chicken bouillon or chicken base, however it is, and have parsley, turmeric, and cayenne pepper, and you can make your own rice. Have all the 3 different rices. I did it even recently with the couscous. Is it couscous? No, it was quinoa. I did the quinoa like that one time. I made chicken flavored quinoa. It was so good. I was so really impressed by that. Quinoa is just like making it just like how you make rice. It's really amazing. Next thing is I got my vegetables, and I'm going to put you guys back on pause because I'm actually going to chop up some no salt butter, and I'm going to put the pats of butter onto my actual chickens, and then it's going to be almost done, and it's going to be tasty, and it's going to be good, and I'll show you the plate. Hopefully my plating will be cool, because I didn't go to no culinary school. My culinary school was my grandmother's, my mom, and all the women in my family, which was amazing. I feel that was the best culinary school ever. Also, my neighbor, Jackie, she's no longer with us either. She taught me everything. I hopefully one day will have the money to do her prime rib for Christmas. That's what she would make every Christmas, was prime rib, and it was always delightful. And hopefully I will learn how to make bacon wrapped gizzards. Her bacon wrapped gizzards, I do not like liver. I do not like gizzards. I don't like none of that kind of organ stuff. That's probably one of the reasons why I didn't go to culinary chef school, because I was like, you got to eat everything? They're like, everything, like even sea urchin. So I don't care how something is anything. Anyway, I'll be like, I'm eating purple. And it's my favorite color. What the heck? Anyway, definitely, I hope I will be able to make those things. I always test myself to see what I can make and see how it flavors, and the flavors come out good and whatnot. So again, I'm going to put you guys on pause, and I will be back with the actual chicken with the butter pats. I'm going to actually cut them, and then I'm going to come back to you guys so you can see what the butter pats look like. They're going to probably be melting off of the darn chickens anyway. There you go. Pause. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the butter pats, as one is already sloughed. One is sliding off. Let's get you back on. Let's get you back on there. And the crispiness is already happening. It is so good. And again, No salt butter. As I keep looking at my fingers, and it's so good. But that's how it looks, and I just wanted to show you that. Now it's going to be about another 20 minutes. Okay, so we're back, and my cat is going crazy. And as you can see, this beautiful chicken, like I said, who cares if it's a little bit blackened or whatnot? You hear it still crackling. It's beautiful, and I'm about to plate it because I am starving, as well as my cat is starving. So I definitely am going to feed him whatever I eat. That's just how I am. All right, so I'm also a little bit happy because I have me some wine. I do Gewürztraminer. I cannot say this German wine. Gewürztraminer. So I had a little bit of wine. I'm about to plate this up, and I'm feeling kind of putting the rice and the chicken on top of it, because that's how I really like it. So we're going to start with the rice. The rice looks beautiful and yellow, and even smells a little spicy, which is awesome. Go get me a spoon. Voila. 2 spoons. Cut the light off in my oven. So I'm going to spoon it. Well, let's actually fluff it. Fluff the rice. Fluffy. I need to make it fluffy. Fluffing the rice. This looks really pretty and yellow. Pretty and yellow. Don't need to have a lot of rice, but I'm going to. So I love me a lot of rice. It's so good. And anyhow, it's a chicken half. So put that rice there. Pray not that I didn't get it on my floor, because I just cleaned this floor. One more scoop. One more scoop. One more scoop. There we go. Put that over here. Again, I did not go to culinary school, so this plate is going to look so homely. It is what it is. I'm at home. I don't know. Let's see what this rice tastes like. Oh, that's good. Ooh. And the spice, right after it. Oh, I'm drooling. That means it's good. I'm hungry. Anytime you're drooling, you know you're hungry. Okay. And I'm going to do my vegetables because I just microwave them. I'm very simplistic with my vegetables. I don't get crazy. Just butter, salt and pepper. That's it. Nothing crazy. So corn and asparagus. I love asparagus. Love it so much. Not a fan of carrots, but that's the reason why I have glasses on my head, according to back in the day. Need more beta carotene. Beta carotene. Close that up. And now get the non-fun tongs. I'm going to do the smaller half. And then just place it like that. So let's see what this looks like. This is my meal for tonight. No-fill chicken. And there you go. Voila. I am about to tear it up. I really appreciate you guys literally taking the time out to view this. And I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you learned something. Hit like, subscribe, and I will continue to do more meals for you. Hopefully I will soon get into my breakfast meals and maybe even my lunch. And thank you for watching.